everybody, time for the Cleveland Cutting Board Weekend Shop Update. Another great week as always here. As you can see behind me, it's starting to snow pretty good. Hopefully I get to use a new snowblower. That's the reason why I want the snow, so I can use my new snowblower. But anyway, this week in the shop, I got a big jump on the boards that I had to redo for my big order. So I got about half of them glued up yesterday. Then I was going to do more, but it was just it was cold, and the machines do not like the cold weather. The bandsaw, or not the bandsaw, but the table saw was making some pretty funny sounds. It was 20s, mid-20s in there with both heaters going, so had to knock it off. Today, it's Sunday morning, I got the first batch out of the clamps, started working on the next batch. Should have everything wrapped up by the end of the week. That's the plan, so I can deliver early next week and get those things out of the way. That has been really good. Let's see what else. The new CNC has been jamming non-stop since yesterday morning, Saturday morning. I had a customer bring over a slab that was 9 feet long, 36 inches wide, had a lot of twist in it. So one end was like this, the other one was like this. Luckily it was 3 inches thick, so got that flattened out, got it down to right around 1 5/8 inches. So lost a lot of material, but when you have that much length and that much twist, you got to go through, and it is what it is, but it looks great. It's a silver maple tree, lots of character, some cool ripple effect in there, some curl, a couple bark inclusions. So it's going to make a great, I think he's making a countertop out of it. So that's taken care of. I've got a couple more slabs. People contacted me about getting flattened. There's a lot of ways to do it. For me, the CNC is the fastest, quickest, and most accurate way. So if you need a slab flattened, give me a call and we'll get you set up on the schedule. Right now it's about 125 bucks an hour is what I charge for that, and it runs 2 hours, maybe more, maybe less, depending on the size. For a full size 8-foot slab, depending on the twist, you're looking around 1.5 hours, 2 hours if it's not too twisted. This one is closer to 5 hours because I've had to go light passes back and forth. So 4 hours for sure. I should, maybe a little over 4 hours, it should be all done. So that's good. What else? The firefighter plaques, I got those all glued up. I'll have those out of the clamps this week and engraved and done by the end of the week. So I got those ready to go. I actually made a couple extras just to have, so down the line we can get those engraved for the guys as needed. Signs. I've got probably a half dozen signs to do right now, all different shapes, sizes, everything from little 1 foot by 3 foot to 4 foot by 6 foot signs. So the new CNC is jamming pretty good, so I'm pretty excited about that. What else? Ohio home sign. I had a piece of leftover wood. Someone asked me if I could make it a sign that said home with the O being Ohio. I said sure. Never heard back from them, so I said hell, I'll make it anyway. So I'm using a piece of offcut from a countertop I did last summer. It turned out okay. So I got it's all CNC carved. It's got the paint in there. The scale's I'm not crazy about the scale of it, but it's first piece. So I'll probably sell it or maybe raffle it off. I don't know. So got that taken care of. That'll be done this week, hopefully. What else? Got a call from some new friends. Some people I met a couple years ago, 2 years ago, I think it was. My friend Jen Picciano introduced me to them. Maria and Josh Cribbs. Maria had called me. She has a new project coming up, and she called about getting a cutting board made. So she ordered a nice 12 by 18 with a juice screw, and then she wanted a logo design. So I came up with a font that she liked, added some other little details for her. She wanted a heart worked into the design. So I did that for her. That'll be done. That's all glued up. That'll be done this week and in the mail also. So for design, we do design. I say we, I mean me. So design is based on, if you want a simple initials, like you want your initials or a simple last name, there's no charge for that. That's something I can just knock out real quick. But when you want a logo, you want a design, and we go back and forth. I have a sign right now I'm working on it for a customer. We've gone through, I probably got an hour and a half into design. I want them to have what they want, but luckily they understand that that takes time. So we go back and forth. At a certain point, there is a cost for design work. If you want a logo, I can help you design a logo. And there's two ways we can do it. The logo, as in, I make the logo, I engrave it for you, you're done. Or two, you want the logo when I'm done with it, meaning you want to take that logo, use it on other stuff. That's additional cost. So if you have any questions about that, if you want to need a logo for your business, or some marketing thing, give me a call. I can work on that for you as well, expanding the business out to graphic design. I also have a couple other designers I've been working with to help along some design stuff. So that's been going on. What else? The temperature, like I mentioned earlier, it was in the 20s last night, and the machines do not like the cold weather. This room I'm in now, which is totally trashed, if you can't tell. I got CNC bits, drill bits, sawdust, offcuts. A Marine Corps brother of mine, his wife has a new business she started, so she ordered some cups with her logo on it. So I got those done. I'm too short, so I had to order more. So those will be here this week and get those done and ship those down to South Carolina. Guy served in the Marine Corps with 30 years ago, 25 plus years ago. So it's pretty exciting that I keep in touch with those guys. So those are all done. I got more cups coming up for some other customers. A lot of gift certificates are coming in. So yeah, so busy as always. The weather here has been just cold. It wasn't too bad earlier in the week, but the last few days, like I said, now it's snowing pretty well. So that's it for this week's Cleveland Cutting Board Weekend Shop Update. I want to leave you with dumb shit people say to small business owners. I haven't done one of these in a while. And I've done this particular topic like way back when I first started doing these videos. If you're reaching out to a small business to have something made or a service performed from that small business, try and trading them advertising or saying, hey, I'll share if you give me a great deal or give it to me, I'll share it on my social media and help you get customers. That doesn't pay the bills. I mean, you should do that anyway. I mean, if you're supporting a small business, you should just be sharing it. But trying to get a compromise. And if you got 1 million followers and you're big in the food industry and you're Chef Simon, hey, Michael Simon, hit me up. I'm your guy. But if you're just someone who wants a cutting board for their mom for Mother's Day, whatever, I appreciate the share, but I have other small businesses that have told me the same thing. Oh, give me a deal and I'll share your product. You should be doing that anyway. So anyway, that's it for dumb shit people say to small business owners. Everyone have a great week. If you like these videos, I'm slowly gaining. I'm getting more and more followers, so I really like it. So I'll start doing more stuff. I also, before I forget, talked to the architect this week, and we got some sketches in the process for the new shop. So hopefully moving forward with that. I'm getting back on track. I'm meeting with a concrete guy, hopefully this week, and trying to get all these things in order. There has been a little wrench thrown in the works with a possible another project. That's going to cost money, so we're going to try and figure out how that's going to work. So something Dane and I are pretty excited about being able to do and help some people out that we care about. So another project, always something going on. So anyway, back to what I was saying. If you like these videos, hit like and subscribe. And remember, almost every Wednesday is Whiskey and Wood Talk. So we talk about wood and watches and whiskey and camera gear and traveling. We talk about everything. The focus is on watches, whiskey and wood, but we'll talk about whatever you want. So that's every Wednesday at 7:30. Email me questions ahead of time if you want so I can be ready, but every Wednesday. So if not, I'll see you next Sunday for the Cleveland Cutting Board Weekend Shop Update. Everyone have a great week, and I'll talk to you then.